Joining us. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing tonight. So I'm Jody Reith. I'm the owner of Millions of Muscles Fitness. I also am the creator of Boss Mom, which is an online community for busy moms. How's the weather? It's hot.
It was hot and humid today.
It's hot and
disgusting.
Humid and gross. And this project that I'm doing is called. What? Are you reading those? Or
Yeah.
am I?
You read them. The
Who's
skinny one with
the dark hair. That's Jacqueline. My new project is Weight Loss Like a Boss. We're calling it the Weightloss Lab. Isn't that brilliant?
Sounds fancy.
I'm freaking brilliant.
Am I part of the lab?
You are the lab.
Oh, the
You're
lab.
the freaking experiment.
Okay.
Anyways, so that's what we're doing tonight. So this is my first interview. We're interviewing Jacqueline.
Mine too.
She's been on my new program that I've been starting. It's nutrition and fitness and all that together. Whole lifestyle.
Yes.
So we want to go through what she's been doing. Jacqueline's been a client for mine for what, 4 years now?
4 years, yeah.
So she's been having some ups and downs and stuff like that. So we just want to go through her journey and
Talk about it. All right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So Jacqueline's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
Okay.
First, like who she is.
So, the thing about this is I'm a real person. So I'm a teacher and a nanny. And I work a full-time job. I work typically 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm on the go all the time. I still find time to, work out, eat right. Some people say to me, well, when do you find the time? Like, you have to make the time to do this. And if you don't, then it's not going to work. But I am a real person. I don't have 24 hours a day to sit home and prep meals and work out whenever I want to. I stick to a schedule, and that works for me. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm a real person, just like you.
She's real.
Real.
I'm sitting next to her and she's real.
I'm really real.
Can I pinch you?
Yes.
You guys can ask questions too. If you ask questions, either one of us will be trying to read them. This is still kind of new to me.
Still
too,
really seeing with the blinding light.
I know, the light's very blinding. But anyways, so Jacqueline, tell us a little bit about
I'm real.
She's real. Growing up, what
okay, so I'm Italian. So growing up was food being pushed at all times, whether I got an A on my report card or, it's Tuesday, let's have a cake, whatever it was. It was just everything all the time. I'm proud of you. You did well with this. So let's go to lunch. Let's go to dinner. Every day could have been a party. Exactly. Manja, eat. And if you didn't eat, it was so insulting to people.
So did it spiral out of control?
Yeah, so I was really small as a kid actually. And then when I went, of course, into high school, it was a very, it was tough times. Sometimes people can be mean, and I kind of, I'm a very outgoing person, but I also, sometimes when you feel alone. So, that's a good question. I go to bed at 7.
Late night snack binging.
No, honestly, you know what? I feel like if you eat enough throughout the day that you shouldn't be hungry at night. That's a good one. I do drink tea before bed as well, flavored tea. But I really do feel that if I do eat enough during the day that I'm not hungry at night. And honestly, I work out at 5:15 in the morning. So I'm really in bed at realistically 9:30, 10 o'clock the latest. So I find that if I'm in bed, get to bed early. If I'm in bed, then I won't be eating. So what
was the thing that said, okay, I have to change?
Really, I was set in my ways of eating, and I really enjoy food. Good food though too. Now I really have grown to love good food and healthy food and clean food. But really it was I was in college, but not. I was kind of finding myself, and a friend was working out with you and said, oh, Jody's gonna do this thing, come work out. And I was like, oh, work out? That means I have to get up.
Whole foods, that's right. Real
foods, that's right. So I said, oh, well, then I have to get up.
Crazy.
And move off my couch. And so I guess I did that. I started with her, and it was the hardest thing I ever did. I couldn't believe that I was actually moving, really, because I was a very sedentary person. I started doing all these crazy things, jump squats, burpees. What the hell was that you made me do? So I started doing all that, and then really,
working out?
You know, eating. You know, when I thought I was eating great, I was eating 100-calorie packs, thinking I was doing the right thing. And
can I show some of the pictures that?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yep. So there's a couple of pictures too, especially from when I was, you know, a lot of them aren't even when I was my biggest because I never wanted to take photos. I was embarrassed of how I looked and felt. So
I'm going to just flip it for a second.
Sure. Go ahead. Okay. So this was, honestly, I was in Disney World. And that wasn't, I didn't even want to be in a photo, clearly. I cropped it. I had to fit myself into it on the left-hand side. That was not even my biggest. Like I said, I was embarrassed to be in photos. My aunt had took this photo for me, and I, you know, look at it now, and I just can't, I'm smiling, but I just was so sad inside. Let's see another one. Oh, yeah, this was in Florida. I was a nanny to 3 girls, and we went to Naples, Florida, and I still look at this photo. Look, of course, I'm covering my arms in the photo. I'm embarrassed and just, you know, it was just, oh, this was my 25th birthday. I'm gonna be 30 this year, actually. So this was my 25th surprise birthday, and I was really just uncomfortable. So
when do you feel like you were at your heaviest point?
Oh, probably.
Oh, this is when you first started.
Right. So actually, I was 24 pounds lighter in the left photo, believe it or not. So that was when I first started.
That's a good one.
It was on the challenge, and I came, and you know, she helped me with eating and working out, and that wasn't, so that again isn't even my heaviest. I really have a tough time finding photos of myself. Sure. Heaviest because I didn't want to be in any photos, so I would really hide from the camera. Or did her mindset change? I think it did. I think
from when? From beginning to end, or from now? From when?
Yeah, I feel like it does all come from up here though. And if you're not ready and you don't want to make the commitment, and you're never going to be ready. From the beginning, yeah, my mindset definitely changed because I didn't know, you know what, and sadly, I didn't know the tools to do this. I didn't know how I could lose weight, or how I could work out, or that I shouldn't even be working out. I did sports, and I did, what frequency or how often do you weigh in? Oh, okay, so typically I have a love-hate relationship with the scale because the scale doesn't always mean everything. I really do try to.
It intimidates.
It is, and like you could weigh something in the morning and weigh something at night, but
it keeps you on track.
It keeps me on track. It keeps you accountable. So typically with the challenge, you weigh in at the beginning, weigh at the end. Sometimes Jody would weigh me weekly, every couple weeks, but I'm not a fan of the scale. I don't love it because I do think that if people just obsess over numbers, we are more than numbers. I think how you feel, the size of the clothes, you know, the clothes have fallen off of you. That's a better thing for me than the scale and the number. Because the number is a number, and you could be this number in the morning, this number at night, and I'm not a good scale person.
Well, real quick, what are you doing now? Like, I know I set you up with a plan.
So you set me up with a plan. So, what other indicators of progress do you use? So, like I said, my clothes, how I feel. Sometimes people will say to me, "What are you doing? You look so great." And you need that sometimes, especially when you don't feel like it's working or you're doing anything, and then someone says to you like, "Oh wow, you look great. What are you doing?" And wow, oh my God, someone else is noticing my hard work. So it is nice to say to people, when other people notice and say to you like, "What are you doing? You look great." Being consistent. Exactly. And you know what? This is a great group of people that we work out with, and that's another thing. I lost a lot of friends because people didn't like the workout Jacqueline, or the eating healthy Jacqueline, or you can't come out on the weekends. Yeah, I can't come out on the weekends. It's just I can't eat all this stuff all the time. And I'll get a little closer. How close do you want me?
Ooh,
and
we'll get close.
You know, so I just feel like being consistent, you're right, and working out. Stop telling me to closer together, okay?
Oh, together.
Jody, okay. Is that better? Can you see both of us? Hi. Okay. So, all right. Jody, hug her. Jody hates hugs.
We're not hugging.
Okay. So, so I think when people start noticing and talking to you and telling you how great you look, and you see a picture of yourself, that's my God.
I just saw that picture of you, and I was like, wow, that's when you first started, like 4 years ago. That's just crazy.
It's really crazy. It's really, can I do a push-up? You know what?
That's the next one when I'm showing the workouts.
Yeah.
2 more quick questions. What's the best advice that you've gotten so far through this whole journey about keeping, on track?
What's the best advice?
Yeah.
I think, you know what, I'm a teacher, so I'm a planner in general anyways, but if I don't set myself up on a Sunday for the week, okay, I'm going to do this many workouts, I'm going to food prep, I'm going to do this, then my week is done. I have to be prepared. I think
preparation is key.
Preparation is key, and I think that if I'm not, then obviously I'm gonna just eat stuff that's there, and it's not good for me. So I have to be prepared and with everything, with what I say to myself on Sunday. All right, I'm gonna work out 5 times. My to-do list. Do my to-do list and stick to it. So it's like appointments with myself. I make appointments in the morning to work out, and I keep it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
all right, last question, and then we'll take a couple of questions if anybody has any. But what's the #1 tip that you have for somebody just starting out on their weight loss journey?
Okay.
Something that you wish somebody could have told you when you started.
All right. So I think that you have to surround yourself with people who want what you want or want it for you as well. I know they can't do it for you, but they can support you, and the support is huge. That's why I have the support from Jody. I have the support from all the boot campers here. Exactly. Support, support, support. And if nobody is going to support you, then you don't need those people. Get them out of your lives. I feel like I'm the one that can't do it on my own. I need help from people. And you know what? It is very hard to say hi. Oh, bye. It's very hard to say, oh, goodbye. Good. I'm like, who's saying goodbye? It is very hard to do it on your own, and it is also very hard to, ask for help. And I'm not one to be able to ask for help. So I think being surrounded by people who can want what you want and being successful, I think that really did help me.
Absolutely.
And you know what?
We have a great group.
Right. It is a great group of people, but because how many times I went to the gym and worked out on the treadmill? Oh yeah, I did those workouts. I belong to every gym in about 20-mile radius.
True. What about people that do it at
exactly
home? Like, is there something?
Oh, I think
can they follow this plan? Or?
Yeah. Oh, this plan is it's literally, I do well with, on Monday you're gonna eat this, on Tuesday you're gonna eat this, on Wednesday you're gonna eat this. I'm a very good direction follower. So I think if I'm told, I know personally, if someone tells me do this and this and this, I'm going to do it, and I won't let you down. I will let myself down, but I feel like this is your program.
I have to yell at her
yeah, she yells at me. I feel like this is her program, and I want to be a success for her. And it's easy for me to say, oh, nope, I'm going to go eat that cheeseburger. But no, I know that Jody's really relying on me. And, I don't feel good eating that cheeseburger. I mean, I do cheat. I definitely cheat. I love cheats. Yeah.
But you do get cheats.
But I do get cheats, absolutely.
Because
I went to a bachelorette party this week, and I ate on Saturday night. You know what I mean? And I enjoyed myself. And then I went right back on Sunday. So
awesome.
It's life. It's real life, and I will struggle with this for the rest of my life, and I'm sure like other people will do as well, but it's just how you handle it. And you fall off and you get back on, and that's what I do every time I fall off. And I have fallen off, you know what I mean?
There's always ups and downs.
But then I look at those pictures, oh yes. Does structure help your clients?
Absolutely. When
Yeah.
I yell.
Yeah.
I yell a lot. No, structure.
No.
Yeah, you set them up for success. You plan out their weeks for them. You support them in any way that you can, because if you just give them something and let them go, it's hard to keep track and know what they're doing. So
Yeah.
I absolutely, I'm very hands-on.
Yeah.
Very hands-on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm texting.
I won't hug, but I'm very hands-on. But thank you so much for talking about yourself.
Of course. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to do.
Just does anyone have any questions for Jacqueline or for me? Just to recap, if you came in the middle of it, I'm Jody Reith. I own Millions of Muscles Fitness in the Boston area.